How can something as beautiful as this be dying? A plague is ruining the land, but the tree of life still stands. Question is, for how long? End is coming. Stand divided, in need of someone strong enough to unite them, or bring them all down. This is a story with an unusual beginning. So, let's expect an unusual end. Welcome to Biomutant. Encode your DNA. Define your genetic structure. Choose a genetic resilience. Choose your fur style. Pick your main color. Choose your detail color. Pick a class. Commando, Psy-Freak, Saboteur, Sentinel, Psy-Freak, Commando, Commando chosen. Sounds good. Here's somebody with a troubled past, drawn into the spotlight of a story that's already begun. We're already at it, but for you, it's not only a crossroad, but a choice. A reflection of...
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm the dark side of you.
So glad you realize who you really...
You can't contradict...
Because you...
But remember...
Right is always right. Stories of death and the bodies left behind. A reminder that we're at the mercy of nature and the one that preys on others. Do you remember the beast that shattered your family? Or did you choose to forget? You turned your back on our world and got lost in your own. Meanwhile, the Predator only grew stronger. better make a run for it. This is not the time nor place to end this story. This time, it was best to run and live to fight another day. Let us hope you're ready for it when it comes. The Predator isn't the only threat. The wildlife started to mutate when the end of days began, and the Tree of Life started to die. The oil sludge is everywhere. To most, it only means death. But some have adapted to the new environment and changed with it. Evolution has its ways. Look, an emergency box from the once was. A rare sight. That pipe looks weak. The claw bar should come in handy. Whoa! It's time to find a way out of this place. No, really, I mean it. The Morks produce biomatter in their multi-organ that they shed under distress. Blobs that affect the cellular coding strands of any living being when absorbed, including you. A ladder would be better. Toxanol built vessels called arks to save themselves from the impending doom. But was it too late? It is only from the flight logs of the single ark they left behind. Just a few moves left. Make them count. That's not opening on its own. There are few records of the chain of events that led to the big apocalypse eons ago, but it's clear the world wasn't prepared for how recklessly the Toxanol Corporation would make its mark on the world. Their rare earth mining and nuclear industry, they began dumping the toxic waste in the surf just off the coast instead, assuming that it would sink and decay with time. And they were right. But no one was prepared for what was about to unfold. The sound of spark metal going pew-pew is never a good thing. It's coming from behind that door. A warning label. The box looks like a potential brain melt. It's going to take a bit of puzzling to short-circuit the door. There you go. The wheeled one is outnumbered. You'd better help him out. Slice and dice. That's the last of them. Let's talk to the wheeled one before backup arrives. Almost too easy. He wants to thank you for taking his side against the scavengers. He sounds familiar. You just can't figure out why. He presents himself as out of date. He knows he's way overdue, but he hasn't given up. There have been rumors of a one-up. The child could have been anyone. There's no doubt. He says it has taken. Had it not been for. Asks if you are tired, as it's a bit of a hike here from the village. He wonders if your Mooma knows you are here. You're such a good child, so you He understands why you came all the way out here. The potato people, or magic, the Nono You've found one. The Nono's key energy is just what the small tree you saw up there. You'll need a net to catch the Nono, and he wants you to use his, but asks you to be gentle. The Nono was... Now that you've seen the Nono's connection with the tree with your own eyes, you have no reason to doubt. From this day on, he'll make nurturing the Pensai into a tree of life. Only for our village's sake, but for all of us, everyone. One day, the land won't be as peaceful. Not even your Mooma will be able to protect us. He says you'd better hurry back to the village. That's not true. She's the reason there's still unity, and the... He lost you there for a while, but no memory is alone. It's part of a trail you can... He says he remembers every single day he... The tree started to die when the end of days began. Records tell... His friend Gizmo is working on a Mekton and needs help defeating the Jumbo Puff at the end of the West Route. Wiz is still repairing his octopod to confront the Murkpuff that dwells deep down under the surface at the end of the Northwest Route. Noko has tamed the Midget and is preparing to take on the Hoof Puff at the end of the East Route. Finally, Goop is almost done with the Googlide, a machine able to ride the waves of the surf all the way out to the Porky Puff at the end of the route to the southeast. Out of Date says his friends are gearing up to stop the... Regardless, you'll meet again once you've played your part in the tribe war and the... You're getting the hang of it. Quickest way out is through the roof where they came. Know that the Tree of Life is dying. Its days are numbered. Without help, it can't endure the environmental change and assault from the World Eaters. A signpost maps it out for the cartographically challenged. Let's see. Must be the World Eater that chewed off Out-of-Date's leg. You'll need a hat trick to bring that down. Look, a survivor. Glad to see someone made it out alive. He's heard the
For lad så det sager, tolen ned.
Anyway, he needs help and says it's by your actions you'll be judged, not by your...
Where are Wamtor?
He's grateful.
That's a spark of light in you!
What's there to like about light? It hurts to look at.
Not as much as it hurts to look at you.
Always making this personal.
And you're always trying to pretend it's not.
There's Out-of-Date again. He must have missed something important.
Tamuk gabamuk tabalotolo ba lo.
Regardless of who you choose, it won't be easy, as the Myriad's conviction to stop the World Eaters began when the Leviathans rose from the depths of the surf. Siding with the Myriad's movement for wholeness in a fragmented world might seem like the logical thing to do, but is it the right thing? One thing's certain, though. Destiny arrives all the same. The Jagni tribe only ever had one conviction: to bring balance to the world by wiping out the weak. They believe a cleansing is necessary to restore the world and want to let the World Eaters bring down the Tree of Life. But siding with Jagni isn't necessarily a bad thing. Fate will find a way.
Muk bebuk.
Out-of-Date's
Mpa wevdolo mawawanya.
Another fork in the road. It's either the tunnel... It's a bridge. Just get over it. Bangarang. So much damage. Close encounter. Cutting edge. They've destroyed this area, muddied up what used to be muck, as if it wasn't bad enough before the tribe war began. Sharp shirt. That's the Jagni tribe's fort. Their friendship can be a blessing or a curse. It's up to you. You're either a part of their solution to the tribe war or part of the problem. Let's see. Says they're wary of strangers. They're at war. Says just because you've made time to meet them.
Zata is the moi totloho. Karyesne zdace. Paro, yaput.
The Jagni tribe wants to become omnipresent. He welcomes you to the The news of a cold-blooded Ronin crossing the Great Wall through the... He's referring to your... Sometimes one memory can make another come to life. He hasn't... Your Muma invented Wang Fu, Originally, it was
Inatofo.
Jackney doesn't want... Says there is some darkness in the best of us, even you, and suggests you embrace that side.
Tolo.
He wasn't sure you'd do that.
Naoko onis polognost. Del novazi ale dlohodo.
Their kin must put an... He wants you to focus. These are the new rival outposts your tribe needs to take control of. He says you'll regret not being on their side. The only way you'll learn their secrets, Wung Fu and the tribe weapon now, is if you defeat him. And that will never happen.
Perfetta.
Even if you see the world tells you not to. Once you've conquered the right, seeing you, he remembers. Anyway.
Karivice, dri unkula, tau chebla namze.
Says talk. The gatekeeper welcomes you back to the... He'll let you in, but... You have orders to follow.
Nibira.
It's time for you to revisit the...
Avotoke, amanumashu.
Glad to know you get things done at any time of day. All things end. Better beware, that's a mump up ahead. They were hit hard by evolution, the wonky ones especially, deformed and unfurred. Time is lost on this place, but it evokes a tink. Let's see. As time passes, memories fade, and sometimes feelings change. Echoes of a long-lost past, like whispers in the wind. Here, he wonders where you've been. He hopes you... Learning to swim... He thinks you should really... Knowing how to swim... He says that wasn't too bad, was it? He says a feeling that you're going to drown is a great reminder. Judging by your Muma's look, it seems you forgot something. You promised you'd train with her before the sun goes down. It's time to go. The dedication to training is important. You can't rely solely on the fact that Wang Fu is in your blood. You should know, practice makes perfect. She'll see you at the village square. She understands, but sometimes you need to do what you have to and not what you want to. Here's another familiar face with lots on his mind. He was hoping you could help him pick up some scrap for a... He's happy to hear that. He wonders what usefulness you found. Sometimes he can work wonders with almost... But that...
Nosko, Fodlan, Gamu,
You did well, but
Habiab, Dobado,
he says you don't really need a weapon when you're born one.
Devote.
He's looking forward. It looks like she's starting to lose her patience.
Asil natu.
You know she doesn't like waiting for you.
Kamonu.
She suggests you better hurry up then. You won't get far with that attitude.
Vaseno kasaman varu.
She wants you to grow up and start.
Pendrine senema.
That's all she's ever asked.
Sana yote.
You've... They look determined. Better watch out.
Famamuni esa masani lava ona.
He asks you to stop right there and wonders where you think you're going.
Famamuni esa masani lava ona.
He says that it's not...
Masai onana.
There's no way they'll let...
Shisisumuru a katira.
He wants to know who you think...
Shisisumuru a katira.
You'll have to face pain.
Sonbara.
She asks if you're hurt.
Berry?
If confidence is silent and in...
Berry?
The most important...
Can't see.
It's time to... Here's someone close to heart, doing... He asks if you could help. He's...
Dana untiza fela. O waxo.
He says whatever...
Intabadam farujudu. Vaxa u intabadal. O waxo.
You should take it with you.
Kakwana.
He's looking...
Kanamunta.
Your Muma says it's about time you got here.
Asana yotutupu.
Says being on time would be better yet.
Asana yotutupu.
She says she is eager to get started. You don't have much time left before the sun goes down.
Stropalo.
Your Muma says you did well today. She's so proud of you.
Kalino?
You should just keep working and you'll do well.
Kanamunta.
Bin-
Tate ko baba sakting.
Catchy.
Tate ko baba sakting.
Your Muma says she's never seen an apparatus as green as this little thing. It's wonderful.
Kanaruta.
A piece of Scraptronics like this has built-in old-world tech that makes it a potent.
Monibasa.
It's called an automaton, and it's hardwired.
Kala.
You should think of it as watching over you when she can't.
Bala.
Your Muma says you look tired. No wonder. It's been a long day.
Kanamunt.
She's so happy you made the most of it. Rest, and you'll find strength for tomorrow. Nothing could stop Lupa Lupin from setting the world on fire.
Antoro. Kensi. Kamonu.
Your Muma urges you to blaze a trail. A burnt kidling will learn to dread fire. That's just adding fuel to the flames. Give it a last burst and you'll make it.
Ariaroche nui mumera.
Your Muma says this is it. The time has come. She must fight Lupa Lupin. This time there's no escape. She can hear him coming.
Inadabsunka.
Whatever happens, you need to know she loves you. And everything she's done has been to protect you, your Popsy, and those she was chosen to lead. Here it comes. The past coming to haunt the present. You must go through fire and water to make it out of here. Your Muma says you can make it if you believe in it. Where she goes, you go. Blood is thicker than water. You're in deep surf. Don't make waves. The surf goes where it wants to go. It'll take you to the shore as long as you go with the flow. Death is not to be feared by one who has lived life with a pure heart. A part of her will live on in you. The creature is hungry for more. Nothing is going to stand in its way now. If a sacrifice is made for someone else, it's not lost, but passed on to the next. Life must go on. Real sacrifice comes. All other options are exhausted. The ultimate test of conscience is the willingness to give up anything to save what you truly care about. What you do for yourself dies with you. What you do for your kin remains and makes you immortal in their memory. As the moment fades and is lost, the only thing that remains is loneliness. It doesn't mean you'll forget your past. It simply means you need to move on. Looks good. That's more like it. The tribe's caught a fluffy hulk. Better watch out, it's no pet. They couldn't keep it down. Fluff hulk's on the loose. They've received news a Ronin joined the... A group of Jack... You should hurry there and help them storm the outpost. Look, an emergency box from the old days. Wow, bet that nut makes a tight fist. Toxanol was something called a corporate juggernaut, and our world still bears the marks of the massive ecological catastrophes they inflicted upon the land. The apocalypse they caused was the end of days for their world. But for us, it was simply a beginning. Tunnels like this still carry echoes from the past. Can you hear it? Lava mark. For some, the night brings terror. That notice board, filled with the leftovers of used-to-be wants. You're getting close to one of those old Toxanol brick towns. Pay attention. The Toxanol Corporation. Well, there must... A flush stool. Seems like the tighteners on the piping need to be unturned correctly to drain the flush stool. That's what you could call a wet disaster. You need to unturn the pipe tighteners to drain the flush stool. That's what you could call a wet disaster. You need to unturn the pipe tighteners to drain the flush stool. That's what you could call a wet disaster. You need to unturn the pipe tighteners to drain the flush stool. That's what you could call a wet disaster. You need to unturn the pipe tighteners to drain the flush stool. That's what you could call a wet disaster. You need to unturn the pipe tighteners to drain the flush stool. That's what you could call a wet disaster. You need to unturn the pipe tighteners to drain the flush stool. That's what you could call a wet disaster. You need to unturn the pipe tighteners to drain the flush stool. That's what you could call a wet disaster. You need to unturn the pipe tighteners to drain the flush stool. That's what you could call a wet disaster. You need to unturn the pipe tighteners to drain the flush stool. That's what you could call a wet disaster. You need to unturn the pipe tighteners to drain the flush stool. That's what you could call a wet disaster. You need to unturn the pipe tighteners to drain the flush stool. That's what you could call a wet disaster. You need to unturn the pipe tighteners to drain the flush stool. That's what you could call a wet disaster. You need to unturn the pipe tighteners to drain the flush stool. That's what you could call a wet disaster. Blackness covers the world like a blanket. This corner of the world is called Bricktown. Let's see. It's Peekaboo Park. Young ones love this sort of place. That's a Myriad tribe outpost. Had better days. Good morning to you. The Vespidat outpost, long-time home of the Myriad tribe. Says you need to hit them where it hurts. Triumph. They're eager to start the takeover now. Here's the first line of defense. bomb lobber. Spot wrecked it. Give those twirly wheels a turn. That wasn't the right way. Yes, the river tub's going down the drain. Keep going. That cage is holding a helper. Says they've been treated fair, but is glad wishes there was another way. A sharpshooter. The scaffolding looks unstable. Better stay clear of the red ray. Here's the second line of defense. red means danger. Timber. Bet a big bump will bring it down. Switched off the light. A barrel shoot. Smack it to get a barrel out of it. That looks splody. Shoot it and watch it glow. Not too close, though. Boom. You're in. Almost there. The outpost belongs to your tribe now. He says you made them weaker, but they won't give up. Your Sifu thanks you. Your tribe is growing stronger. Says you did a great... Says you're lucky to have the honor. Out of Date says he's doing his best to keep... He had... You seem to... But Out of Date... That's the sound of impending doom. Out of Date's premonitions of imminent disaster are true. The Porkypuff needs to be handled. He says Goop is working on making his goo glide strong enough to break the waves out to the World Eater. It's awful bright out today. Feels like something's about to happen today.